This right here might be the cheapest watch in my entire collection, and it's surprisingly the watch that has received the most compliments for me. This is the Casio MTP-005 and is honestly very impressive for the price. It cost me around $35. I'm gonna leave a link in the description in case you wanna check that out, and is just completely stunning. So today we're gonna be reviewing this watch. There's a couple of things I want to talk about this watch, and first is how impressively well designed it is. I mean, look at that blue sunburst dial, is just amazing. In case you're wondering, this watch does not come with this strap, and some of you in my other reviews asked me to show the original strap, and here you go. This is the original strap that it comes with. It's not bad, it's just the color a bit too light for me, especially in my skin color. I don't really like how it looks, so I went for this one, which is a bit darker. It is aftermarket, but you can, get a strap like this for around, I don't know, 15 to 20 bucks, probably a bit more if you want to, high quality. This one was around $15, but it's real leather. I'm gonna review that for you in just a second. In case you're wondering, in case you are wondering, or in case you are planning to buy this watch and planning to swap the bracelet, this is a 20 millimeter bracelet. So we have a 20 millimeter lug width. In case you want to replace the bracelet, that's the size you want to be looking for. Let's check the case dimensions. We have around 40 millimeter for the case size, and lug to lug of around 47.5 millimeters. So it's not a small watch, it's not a big watch. I think it's in the right spot for the average wrist size. And another things we have here, of course, we have mineral crystal. For this price we couldn't expect much more, right? We have mineral crystal. It says we have some sort of water resistant, some type of water resistant. Right here in the back it says it's water resistant, and it says we have a case of stainless steel. You can see also the model right here, the V005 from the MTP series of Casio. And another thing, well, of course we have a quartz movement here. Casio says it's around plus minus 20 seconds a month, which is very good. And also we have a battery duration of 3 years. This watch has been with me since last year. I own this watch probably from, I don't know, since 1.5 years ago, and I have not had to replace the battery. As you can see, it works perfectly fine. So as you can see, it's just amazing for me. The dial is just stunning. I really like that sunburst dial, and as I told you, this watch has received many compliments, even though it's the cheapest watch in my entire collection. It's got some scratches as well, it seems like, even though I have not used this watch as much. And as you can see, the case finishing is actually not bad. I mean, for this price, there's not much you can expect, right? But you have side that is polished, so you can see it already has some scratches, but it's not too bad. Probably it's not the best thing that we have high polish size, because it's gonna scratch, it's gonna grab more scratches. And it's all high polished except for the back of the case. Everything else is just high polished. Now, one thing I love about this watch is the dial and specifically the hour markers. In case you're wondering, obviously the second hand is not hitting every second indicator. It's especially around this range is missing some. Starting from here, start to hit it better, as you can see right there. It hits the spot better, starting from here and probably up to here. But something I really like, and it's kind of a shame, but the hours indicators matches perfectly with this bracelet, with this strap, sorry, color. Even though that's not a big issue for me, I think it's still matches the darker brown leather bracelet in my case. As you can see, this one, as it's lighter, it matches better with the hours indicators, but it's not a big issue for me, you know. So let's try this watch out. Let me put this aside. I'm gonna try this watch. As I said in other videos, my wrist is around 6.25 inch in circumference, so pretty much an average size for my wrist. And as you can see, the watch looks just stunning. It's a really nice watch, looks very elegant, very classy, and it's not too big, it's not too small. I usually prefer watches that are around 38-39 millimeters in the case size, especially when they are not divers or sporty watches, because the sport watches tend to look bigger. Sorry, they tend to look smaller. So for example, a 40 or 42 millimeter watch that has a bezel, for example, tends to look smaller than a watch that doesn't have any type of bezel. You know, tends to look bigger because the dial, it's gonna be larger. So in this case, you can see that's not an issue for me. It looks really nice, especially with this bracelet. I think the bracelet is a must. That's why I show the watch with a bracelet that I like, because it's the way I use it. I don't want to show you the watch the way, you know, it comes. I think the watch are meant to be used and used in a way you like it. So for me, the bracelet is a must change. It's, you know, probably 50 to 20 bucks, probably less. You can get a really nice leather strap. As I said, this watch also comes with a metal bracelet, and it's not even an issue, you know, because the case shape and the lock width, which is 20 millimeter, you probably can find a aftermarket metal bracelet for this watch, or you can just, you know, go for the with the version that it comes with a metal bracelet. I think that version, though, in case you are going for that one, the hour indicators are not this color, which is like it's really hard to catch it on camera, but it's like a goldish, it's not gold, it's like beige tone. I think the version on the bracelet comes with just white hours indicators. I like this one better. I think it's more classy. So that's why I went with this one. Anyway, I was planning to use it with the leather strap, so no issue for me. Just pick the one I wanted. So that's been it, guys. Let me know, what do you think about this watch? Do you think it's worth the price of, again, it's around 30 bucks? Do you think is a very bad purchase? Do you think it's a good purchase? Let me know in the commentary section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you guys on the next review.